Hi, I'm Elizabeth. I am a sophomore this year. I am taking Digital Art 1 and Photography 1. Freshman year, I took Intro to 2D Art. You don't have to be the best animator or drawer or cartoonist or photographer. Um, I myself, I'm still an amateur. Um, but as long as you're satisfied with your work, as long as it makes you proud, then good for you. That it's your work, you put your time and your effort into it, and that's what makes you an artist. Art is always evolving, and you're evolving with it. You start at one phase, and then as you progress, your art improves. And as long as you're really satisfied and really happy with what you create during that process, as you're progressing into the years, then you are an artist. Art is a form of self-expression and individualism because no two forms of art are the same. You put yourself into the art. Whether you consciously do it or not, you're putting yourself into the work. I use art as a way to let myself relax and calm myself down from everyday stress. I'm taking out what I feel inside and putting it on a medium that I can see, so that it's not still inside, and instead I'm letting it out in a way that I can do. Most of the time art is a way of life for us. It is a way to express how we feel. It's a way to get everything out. And for a lot of people, art is, a way of escape from everything else that goes on. There's just this air around an art class where everyone is willing to help each other, and of course critiquing art is also a thing you have to do in the classes, and you get good feedback from everyone. And as time passes on, the class becomes sort of like a family together, so we're there for each other. So what I really like about the art classes is that we're kind of like a big family, although none of us are the same. There's a safe spot in the field of art, in the classes, because we're all in the same boat. None of us are professionals. So no one can really judge you about what you're creating, because we're all still improving our styles. We're all still improving. Like I said, art is ever evolving, and we're evolving with it. So I really think that people should join, especially if they think that they can't draw, or they can't paint, or they can't create an art piece. You can. The teachers that I have met so far are very open-minded, and they're there to help, and they give good feedback, and they show it in their words, not just "you did a good job" or "this is amazing." Like, they're present, they're there. So if you need help, they they will be there, a whether it be through email or through a Zoom call. Hoping to get into a job in the art field, whether that be as an animator or maybe even like an illustrator for books. because I really enjoy art, and all different types of formats of it too. I'm not, at least to me, I don't feel subjected to just one area of art. I like all of it. Illustration and animation aren't the only careers that there are. Art essentially is the building blocks of other careers, such as graphic design, because you have to have that knowledge of color theory. You have to know the elements and principles of art and design. If you want to build a website, you could also be a freelance artist, doing commissions for people, and visual communication. There's so, the art field is so broad, but essentially it all ties back down into art itself. Art in and of itself is a creative medium, and whether you choose to pursue a career in the art field, having already that art skill makes you much more of a creative person and a thinking outside of the box kind of person, because you have more ideas. You can analyze things a little bit better than an average person can. So it gets the gears in your head thinking and analyzing and connecting things together. You still have that creativity and that further analyzation and interpretation, which will really be helpful in any other career that you choose to pursue. These answers are very genuine and they're coming from my heart because art is something I'm passionate about. So hopefully that works. I know one summer my mom actually told me to stop drawing. Like, she almost took my sketchbook away, but she gave me a warning, so I couldn't draw for a week, and that was the worst week ever. So